Hello, all you dancing SpongeBobs. What's up? How are you all doing, guys? Let me just... Nah. There we go. Do the usual candlelight thing. Come on. Burn! Oh crap, I forgot the second one. Just a sec. Like the Sith, always two there are. One master and one student. Let me get candles. Always. Always. Like seriously, like for the past few years, I usually have candles burning every single evening. Started when I was writing my final bachelor paper, actually. And like one morning I just woke up super stressed, as you are wont to do, during like final paper phase. And in the kitchen I stumbled upon this one candle that had been sitting there for years, and I never lit it. And then I thought like, hey, like lighting the candle wouldn't like just magically make my stress disappear, but hey, maybe it will like add some nice atmosphere to it or something. And so yeah, ever since then, I've quite enjoyed having candlelight in the evening. So let me just light that second bugger. Please don't, please don't. Yeah. Also, I think it's quite thematically fitting with the Warhammer to have candles burning. Beat Dragon's Dogma, good game, good vibes. Did the game get any less grey in the end? Been consumed by Factory again. The factory must grow. And so must Bean Man's addiction, I mean. Bean Man, Workman. Bean Man Factory, man. So let's see, where did I leave off? I think I'm pretty much done with chapter 2. Still grey. How long was it? It didn't seem to be that long, actually. I mean, it played a lot of time off stream. But it didn't play much of it on stream, actually. Okay, so I've explored all the worlds I can explore. So far, at least.
The will of the conclave.
Oh, fuck. Okay, you actually got enough points. Not bad. I didn't even expect that. But let me just write that down somewhere. Mayhaps in this book. Mayhaps. I mean, it is a notebook after all. Okay, where's my pen? Game requests. Metal Gear Solid by Pies with 3E. Almost done with Dark was very good. Fun enough, just today I was wondering, or was it yesterday? No, just today. I was wondering what I should play after Darkwood, actually. So I guess I got my answer. I was thinking perhaps Dead Space, which I bought during the winter sale, but guess Dead Space will have to wait a little bit longer. So to finish Rainwell. So to finish so many bloody games, like... Let me check on Steam. How many unfinished games do I still have on Steam? Okay, on GOD I've got 243. If I filter out all the ones I've completed, that's... How many is that now? Does it say? Oh, wait. Other way around. Finish the ones that, yeah, like that. Let's do like this. I've completed, let's see, it's 7 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 7 is 56, right? Yep, 56. So 59 I've completed on GOG. That still leaves me with 100 and about 190 games on GOG. Plus on Steam, plus about 134, but a whole bunch of them are multiplayer only, so let's say another 90. Plus games that I don't have in digital form. So let's say about 300 games. I still have about 300 games left to play. And here you are, adding to the pile. What are you doing to me? Have to rush it. I think sometimes the week not sure when. 190, holy shit. Back there's like 3 games. Dead Space, Rainbow, and Gloomwood. That's my backlog. I envy you. I mean, I'll probably throw out a bunch of games and just refund them or have them deleted from my account or something, but even then we are still in the hundreds, so plenty to do. I just was too how do you say it? Spendful? No, that doesn't sound right. Like, it was just, every sale I would go like, oh, it's cheap, so let's buy it. And then a year later I would think like, oh, why did I buy it? I'm not even interested in playing it anymore. And only like a few years back I got that under control, so... There I am, cursed. Okay, let's see, we got that build, more efficiency, some weapons. What did I even build? Chapel of Commemoration. Okay, so just some Mechanicus temples. What could I do? Build some mech trains, more profit factor, and some mechanisms. And some phlogiston, but I have 12 phlogiston. So I really try to play the games faster than I can buy them, but it's hard. I still have Fallout Tactics in the pipe, which I've been technically playing since, I don't know, last summer. But which has just been lying there for a month. I'm like literally on the second to last mission and I just like lost interest in it. I need to finish that. And this gives me some extractiums and profit factor. And a contract. Costs me some adamantine. With intense FOMO. A bit, but as I said, I've gotten much better. Like now when I see a set, I really think like, will I play this sometime in the near future? It doesn't have to be like in 2 weeks, it doesn't have to be like in 2 months, but will I play it, let's say in a year or so? If the answer isn't yes, then I just don't buy it. I also stop like just buying the entire franchise if it's on sale or something. Like I will just buy the first one, see how I like it, stuff like that, so it's... I've slowed down a lot, but... Still I think it's growing faster than I can play. Tenet shit was mad confusing. I actually didn't like Tenet that much, I saw it in the theater. For one, I don't know how it is on your version, but the audio mix was shit. I still remember that scene where they are out on the yacht. On the yacht with the bad guy. And you didn't understand a single word of dialogue, but it was important dialogue. It was like central to the plot. But there was so much noise just over it all. Actually, it might be funny YouTube video time again. So a parody of that. Let's see if I just type in Tenet audio, I should find something. The sound mix in Tenet. I think that one was it. And like the whole movie felt to me like Christopher Nolan has a certain kind of reputation, right? He's a bit like artsy. And like with Tenet, I felt like his reputation kind of got to him, and now he had a bit like his head a bit too up high in the clouds or something. Or that he was trying too hard to deliver something completely new and yet unseen or some stuff like, I don't know, just like liked his other movies much more.
Alright, what we need to do now, man, is we need to...
Yeah, and then we have to...
Yeah, but first, we have to...
Yeah, and what's really important is...
Reverse
After
eating the
that,
banana.
we gotta-
We get into the...
Okay, so just to reiterate, we get the... We do the...
Get into...
And then we stick that on top of the...
And then...
Now really listen to this next bit, okay, man? Like really, this is vitally important to understanding what's about to happen, okay? What's that?
Let's go!
Okay, it's almost done. Not badly made though. Not badly made with the last bit and the backwards walking. But yeah, not like just watch Batman again or something. That one was much better. But more important question, Beans. Or Oppenheimer was also quite good, that's true. Oppenheimer was good. What was the one called? With the dreams? Something with an I. Inception. That one was good. Did he also make Interstellar, or was that another guy? Because that one also wasn't bad. Okay, but also by him, yeah. He has good movies on his belt, but like as I said, Tenet felt like he was just trying a bit too hard to one-up himself, and it just didn't work for me. I kind of still got some adamantine. Non-septum? Where's that? Oh, that's over there. Doesn't help me. Does Mortis Accius still have adamantine for me? No. So many bloody notes I took. Nama 4. Adamant 2. Monoseptum. No, that had plasteel. I don't need plasteel. Mandus Valancius has nothing. Crossroads of 100 Dreams has, I think, also nothing. Where the hell is that? No, it has Phlogiston. Don't need Phlogiston or Cellular Prophecy. Where's the search function when you need it? Pillars of Viridis. Speculo. Oh, it says I'm stupid. There it says on the bloody interface. Why am I looking on my notes? So I'm looking for adamantine. Plasteel. Nothing. What about you? Plasteel. Provisions plasteel. Come on. One of your planets needs to have something better than... There! Platosian's Passage has 2 adamantine. That's good enough for me. But did you watch M-Beams? Did you? Did you do it yesterday? But as it now, the option was unusually hectic. The recent attack of the scrap code disabled many of the sacred machines, whose malfunctioning algorithms showed no sense of failure until the vessel departed real space. Sorry. And surrendered itself to the Sea of Souls. All the navigated center and the tireless vigil of the tech priest saved the road from ruin. Watch it tonight. How long was it? As I said like yesterday, I am kinda inclined to watch it again myself. It's not even 2 hours. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll watch it with you. Depending on when you want to watch it and when I end this one. I'm really curious what you will say. No, it's 3. They were to shut down. I already have those exploited. Wait, why didn't I note that down though? The Toshin's Passage. I already have this exploited. And I didn't cross it off. I'm stupid. Who's on watch 1931? I think for now it's actually the oldest I've seen too. I do have one that's older and that's Metropolis by the same director. I think Metropolis was a few years older. Like 1927 or something like that. I've had that for a while too, but it's also one of those movies where like I have to be really in the I haven't watched it yet, but because it's one of those movies where I think I have to be in the mood for it. It's not like something that you just like, let's just crash on the couch, buy a pizza and watch Metropolis. Now I think I really have to get into the headspace for that. So it's just been lying there. But at some point I will need to watch it. I mean, I did buy it to watch it, so... Promethean, Mentian guys. Provisions, Promethean. There's some adamantine. Adam Mark II. Give me your riches. No crap, I exploited those already too. But this is new. The college's plot. Oh, is that new? Or was that like the direct ship with the scavengers on it? Let's check it out. Not explored. It would seem the ship has been deserted in the time you have been gone. Then let's dismantle it. Here's we found the empty decks. Your people will need to fully dismantle the old ship, but until then, this forgotten chunk of metal belongs to the Van Valankis dynasty. Okay. So maybe this will like become relevant later on, I don't know. Plasteel, plasteel, nothing. There's some adamantine. Nulla septum. That one I haven't exploited
That's a
yet.
lot of clankers.
Yo, Satan. What's up? How's your flu going, man? Shalom! Promethium, adamantine. You are now mine. Okay, then the septum. Adamantine can be crossed off. How's my colony development going? Oh, it's completed. I can go to the next one already. Flu is a strong word. Yes, sickness then. How is that going? The motive force is life. Profit factor, points. The detonator thing. Resource production. It's also resource I have plenty in terms of price. This one gives me a contract. Then I'm bringing the world of iniquity to imperial compliance and send your Chorders facing a prolonged campaign to weed out the planet's blasphemous element. She will pay a generous price for the formidable steel joints of Kiava Gamma vested in holy armor and armed with the Emperor's righteous fury. Yeah, let's go. I think if I do this one, it also unlocks projects on some other planets that I have. Got me mess, got me Weg, life, good, simple as. You forgot the food. Okay, which colonies need my attention? Digonis and Virbus 6. Ah crap, I was all the way up at Virbus 6 when I started. It's up there. Miss Wife. Don't we all? I mean, Satan got all his persona waifus fawning over him, so he's not going to get lonely anytime soon. Just like in real. Do you also fight evil shadows at night, just like in real life? Every day. I must be one of the coffin people then, because I never noticed. Okay, what's the trouble here? Shipwreck! Ship full of people and cargo crashed on the planet. Law speakers are wondering if you have claim to the lost ship. If I loot it, I get stuff. And lose security. I lose all my security. Cleanse wreckage with fire, I gain security. I'll just forbid anyone from reporting to the wreckage. Should have called depression. I've been there, man. Depression is no joke. Okay, so that was that one. Digonis 6. But to be frank, it's just something for me. I mean, I can always joke about everything. I'm not very sensitive about stuff like that. Humor is good. Colonies' inhabitants are afflicted with religious ecstasy and visions. What's the problem then? I don't see the issue. Gain complacency, gain security, gain efficiency. Oh. Leaving this here. No beans! Bean man, soft man. Stay. And harden. But there's no difference, I can jump, deprimited and depression. That's true. The like... I mean, there is depressive and depressed. But I don't know which is which. Or if they are the same in the end, but... I would imagine that... being depressive is like the mental affliction. And being depressed is just like being in a bad mood. Because people often say that, like, oh, I'm depressed. I got a bad grade, I'm depressed. My goldfish died, I'm depressed. Sorry, Beans, I know you had a goldfish. So I think that depressive is the more medical term. Let me look it up. Depressive versus depressed. The difference between being depressed and having depression. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, which one is it now? I had a goldfish once, no I didn't. Do you know the movie A Fish Called Wanda? Or Wanda? There's the scene where the guy keeps eating goldfish. It like has some of the people from Monty Python fucking fishes. I'm sure that's the same one. I can't find a good, like, linguistic definition right now. The boy who has AIDS. That is not the same. Wait, I think I know which one you mean. I've never seen it, but I've seen it like in the back in the TV magazines, you know. I think I saw it there once, but I was still too young for that when I came across them. So complacency will give me more profit factor from this plant, but I don't know how much they produce. Efficiency might be better because it gives me more resources. Let's just do nothing. Unexplained phenomena for several more months lead to the work by the God Emperor. See? All is well in the world. People are more likely to be sad than depressed. Yeah, that's true. But I think many people don't know that depression also isn't sadness. Like, it also works the other way around, you know? Can't be gay if the world is my closet. That's not bad, actually. That's kind of clever. New York, one of the most depressing movies I've seen. Is that the one with the guy who builds, like, the replica of New York in his warehouse? You mentioned that once before. I think I put it on my list already. Can I even go there to the Imperium? I still wonder what's there. What movie makes me cry? Triumph of the King. That's not a bad choice. I'm just curious what's there, so let me just travel to the Imperium. Going crazy in a little chamber there, reporting several role-playing services. It looks like the most completely passable. Forward? Just one experiment. What will happen? Oh, there's really a completely new... Ooh. Let me just like quick click through this just to see if it's like just a... if I just die. Message from Master Path Acquire. Just like curious. Maybe it's like a secret ending and I just perish or something. Let's jump. Report, continue. Return to Footfall. Report. Okay, it just bounces me back. Okay. Then let's do that at another point. I mean, like, story-wise, it also doesn't make sense for me to go to the Imperium, so I'll just leave that for later. Let's see any other lot of things. Not any. Maybe we've had a project then, Beans. Something for the future. Okay, they're building fast. Could be the giants. There was... which one was it? Was it this one? I have the resources for this now. Not big on fantasy though. Okay. I'll take our regulations from you, not till you watch Lord of the Rings. Don't force him into it. Don't force him into it. So long as he doesn't say that he would rather watch The Hobbit, then he's dead to me. Just dead. Okay, I could build this one. But there was another one, which was locked until I completed... Yeah, there it is. Plastium and Prometheum, Profit Factor and Provisions. The Reaping. But even the sprawling agri-complexes of Jalis can cover the whole of the planet's fertile expanse. The Genshin-tracked mega-harvesters will come to their aid. They will wander the planet for months, each one operated by a tiny clan of serfs who are born, live, and die in the bowels of these great machines. These giants will reap harvest with their toothed jaws, break open the soil with their plasteel plows, and make the swampy lowlands dry with their thirsty hydro pumps, spewing the water forth down upon the arid hills. Sounds like that's the usual project that you see in all those, like, tool shop advertisements on TV. Your project. Hey, depends on the orcs. There are some... In some of the fiction, there's some pretty orcs. Pirates. I don't deal with pirates. Like Shadowrun, for example, has very pretty orcs. Sometimes. Not all of them, but a bunch. Mechanisms, extractiums, explorators. Takes phlogiston. Nah, a lot of the Rings orcs aren't. Convicts as pilgrims for the arcs. I get another digi weapon. Decent profit factor. Fusion reputation. Or steel. More extractiums. I have lots of steel already. Can incline forwards that. But let's see what Kavagama has to offer. Sieben Isengard lands. Yeah, I wonder how that, like, breeding the Uruk-hai actually worked. I probably don't want to know. The motive life is force. Doesn't block anything else. Only uses resources I have plenty of. Sufficiently advanced and well defended to have the honor of hosting an Electro Priest monastery. Lighting up the sky with a mighty magnetic radiance, this formidable power complex will pour thousands of gigawatts of the blessed motive force on the planet's manufactorums. Efficiency, profit factor, this detonator thingy. It doesn't cost me much. Execute. But there's still this one quest left. What do we take? Let's take Jai. Yeah, let's just take Jai for a change. Iced tea. So I still have this thing in that quarantine zone to do, which keeps saying wait for the situation to resolve itself, but I've googled and it doesn't ever resolve itself, so I need to just go in there. and finish this. Best thing about the Lord of the Rings movies. The single best thing. Good question. No, not Arwen. I would say like the world as such, because they really put in a lot of effort to
Victory awaits.
like bring Middle Earth to life. Like when you watch the making of videos and stuff, you can see that they will like poured over the books and really try to get all the details and don't listen to Satan. He's driven only by testosterone. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. The dwarven waifus. The videos off the charts. He has what we don't. Your Lordship, have mercy. I can't say no to you, but the danger is just as real to you as it is to the whole station. We'll clear a way for you. But it'll take time. A lot of time. It won't be easy to break down the barricades and disarm the mines. Gives you a long look, likely hoping that Dooley will reconsider. But after receiving no direction, he gives the order to his assistants. So can I go in now? Swift for beer drinking strong women. Remember they have beards. Don't forget that. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. Why can't I enter the quarantine zone?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Maybe I have to like re-enter the area or something. Let's just go out and go back in. So no D&D dwarf women. What do D&D dwarf women look like, by the way? Just an epic journey through a beautiful detailed story. Yeah. And they are long. I think when you watch the extended version, some of the... I think they all run longer than 3 hours per movie. I'm not sure if any of them reaches 4, but definitely 3. The normal, like, theatrical cuts are a bit shorter, but even those are pretty long.
It's about time.
It's in a 4-hour movie. Which one was it? Not sure what... Did I ever see a 4-hour one? I think once. 47 a day. 11 hours and 36 minutes. Okay, so that's like just below 4 hours per movie then.
None shall stand in my way.
Just watch it as well. You should play all these games, you should read all these books, you should watch all these movies. Unless you may wave a magic wand beans and give like my day an additional 10 hours. It's going to be close. A close call. My life isn't that long. Fuck all these games now. I spent a lot of watch all the movies. Just go to IMDb, start at the top and watch your way down. It's pretty much a movie. But doesn't it get like worse with every part? I mean, my only experience with MGS is watching you and watching a friend play the 4th one when I was still a teenager. And so there I watched like the finale of 4. And I swear, that was really just a movie. There was a little gameplay in there, and then it was just a cutscene, and then a cutscene, and then credits. And then some like middle credits scenes, and then after credits scenes. So it's never ended. clear that shit. I want to get in there.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Emulator, bro. Game was just too tough for the emulator. Just too much to handle. Not a real fan. He's a poser. But I want to be clear on that, Pies. Your redeem only covers the first one, right? You don't get the entire franchise for 50,000 points. So of course it would also be stupid of me to just like end after the first one. But I want to, yeah, that's what I was just trying to say. Like I might just keep going anyway. Oh, Profit Vector, nice. I think it's time to go shopping.
Follow my lead.
Probably afford a bit more. How long did the first one take you, just for like planning purposes? Like it's not super long, right? And speaking of playing stuff, what's the secret game that you want to play? I saw your announcement. Let's do some trading. I've got a straight 50. Can buy this Thunderhammer, for example. Let's just do it. 53 for this one. And a bit more reputation. Sakura Dungeon. Do I have holy gifts? Just a whole bunch of other stuff that I probably should sell. What do the Exploiters have for me? Slick Body Glove. More armor, more dodge. Let's go. Bit of concentration. Additional 1 AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer has not spent movement points. Takes up to 5 times. Sounds good. Improved Injector. More wounds from combat stimulants. And cheaper use of stimulants. Stun grenades. Deadly repeater. It's the last weapon. Force field emit. After using rounded gun, the wearer gains cover efficiency. Kaspalika. Reticle stuff I don't need. Kazakin gauntlets. Critical hit chance 10 bonus. Doubled if character hasn't moved. That's pretty good. And the rest is all too expensive. Pirates are probably like the reputation. Yep. But I have some good stuff later on. But it's all too expensive for me. Well, these guys, 53. Ah, then I could get the macro cannons. I want the macro cannons. This is in the 60s, 70s. Ship parts are so expensive. Sorry. Let me just do a quick try, see if they cleared up with the quarantine zone now. If not, I can just quick load back to the bridge and go somewhere else. I also finished my book today. I was planning to do it tomorrow. Like 100 pages today, 100 tomorrow, but I was just hooked. Just kept reading and reading. And then was like, no, it's just like 40 pages more, I can do that too. That was a short one, it was like 350 pages in pocketbook
It's about
format,
time.
so I could easily read like 1 page per minute. So that was fairly relaxed to do. The next one will probably be a bit longer. Page per minute. Yeah! I mean, like, I often, like, every now and then during work, I just like take a short break. Like, work, read a few pages, work, read a few pages. And then you like just get a feel for like how many pages you can read in the limited time. So yeah, with that one I could do like 1 a minute. Maybe one every like 1.5 minutes or so, but I did have a pretty good ratio. But the next one will take longer, because for the next one I picked penis per minute. Is that like your quota of how many you can take in your mouth during a single shift? And for the next book I picked is, by my hands, Amateur. But I picked the Warhammer Fantasy Battles 8th edition core rulebook, which is, as you can see, it's quite big. It's also quite heavy, like several kilos probably. And it's about 500 pages. With small print. That's going to take fucking forever probably, but I do enjoy game books, so I should have a good time with that. But that I won't finish in like 3 days. That will take longer. Still, it's there, it will be read. And the motive life is force. Let's build some more stuff. Let's see. What can I build? Flawless servitors. Kavagama will have the capacity to provide the entire protectorate with servants of flesh and metal once given appropriate amounts of room and raw materials. The production line will be deployed at an ancient and venerated workshop decommissioned, etc., etc. 2 profit factor efficiency for all colonies. Going to redeem Factoria. I should make the redeem more expensive. Or I will never play games that are not from the redeem list. We'll get battle servitors. Hey, is that new one? The brown one? Is that new? Mechanisms, I have enough. Plasteel, I always have enough. I get battle servitors when I get boarded. This one. Some alliance with House of Lankis and its terms and ancient workshop preserved by Lady Theros order will become the site of the Puratus Guitarius, a factory which would produce the invincible tech guards. These unrelenting warriors, impeccable in their digital vows, will secure every Adaptation mechanics factory in the Protectorate. Again, 10 more tech use. Security for all colonies. But security so far seems to have had the least effect or the least use out of anything. And this gives me money. And I like money. I think I go for this one. And more resources via the efficiency. So build. Not sure about this one. I have extractiums now, I think. I've got 13, which is probably more than I need.
Unthinkable.
Good enough, Aldaris. This one gives me money, Drusian reputation. I mean, I don't really need the weapon, but provisions are cheap, people are cheap, life is cheap. Still, I don't really need though. Extractiums are kind of nice, reputation is nice. Deepen the mines on Abyss 6 where thundering seismic hands will tear through rock to free precious ores. Pop goes the emote. I mean, I'm kind of dogmatic. I think it would make more sense to go for Holy Servitude. So let's execute. Maybe in the future I'll curse myself for not getting the Extractiums. This one I will never do because pirates. No thanks. No thanks, bro. Dragonis do. What's this one again? Complacency goes down, efficiency goes up, take some provisions. But it would reduce my profit factor, so let's not do that now. This is still being built, and Foulstone. Let's see, Shrine. Profit factor, complacency up, all stats up, plus profit factor, plus a weapon. I think the weapon is not that good, but the stats are nice. Crusade I can't do in the first place, and it reduces footsteps. I got a bit more profit factor, reputation, lots of complacency. Takes a bit of everything. Okay, this sends pilgrims out. And this builds a shrine world there. The Order of the Hammer's Eternal Gratitude. Take some additional adamantine. I could get some more adamantine. Who has some? Does Aviaris have some adamantine I haven't tapped yet? No. Does... No. Speculo? Nope. That's mined already too. The Xenotech could be interesting though. Let's get the Xenotech. You guys into your emotes. I need more too. I need some more too. Okay, that can be crossed off. And with that, Speculo is completely done. Did I explore this? Ah, the bottomless pit. Yeah, I've been there before. Looks good in a dress. Maybe. But the question is, will you ever know? Probably not. That's only for a highly restricted class of people to ever see or not. Just a tiny bit too short. You have that fantasy pretty thought out, eh? Where could I still get some resources? Don't simp over me, my friend. There's many others you could simp for. Last deal. Nameless Star, did I mind that? No, I didn't mind that one. It's a few jumps which could incur some damage. fine. Fine. Cute summer dress with colorful dots. Maybe, Satan, you should just write some short stories or something. You seem to have the creative energy for that. Did I mean 5? I wrote this down the wrong way. Yeah, 5 is good. That's probably the biggest adamantine haul I've had the entire game. Put that into lyrics. I always look sexy. Okay, Falstone. Let's see, now I can afford pretty much everything here. So, what does this one do? Chargeability grants additional damage equal to willpower bugs against units and Xenas. I mean, that's kind of nice. I think Beanman, from what I've seen so far, who'd look the cutest in the dress, Beanman or Pies? I think Pies, actually. Like, Beanman has a bit too hard cheekbones. Like a bit of an edgy face, you know? The dress redeem. Cute lesbian energy. Yappa is just like for, let's say 20,000, eh? 20,000 points and you wear a dress. I think I kind of like the shrine world thing. A lot of adamantine, a lot of phlogiston. But let's execute this one. What's the trouble here now? The nation gone away. I'm buying a dress. Good defense. Lord Captain, after the decompression of Lady Theodore's secret workshop in Kalagama, an epidemic of mysterious tech leprosy has broken out. I love those words that I keep thinking of, like tech leprosy. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts and even machines. Even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, melting into grotesque and insane forms. The Omega-18 manufactor, the epicenter of the epidemic, is cordoned off. But the disease will burst out of there sooner or later. Pointy like old Yara. I'm sure there's like a bra or something like that out there somewhere. It is not about the sickness. We have not faced anything like this before. The plague only affects mechanisms, forcing them to transform and lose all functionality. Nobody knows the nature of this disease and how it found its way into Lady Theodore's secret workshop. It's possible that some secret research was being carried out there. Honestly, it sounds a bit like a nanomachines, like a grey goo weapon. What do my advisors say? Eradicating the infection is our highest priority, but to completely eradicate the manufactorum epicenter would mean inflicting serious damage to our resource supply. This unit, I can propose another method of purging. However, the sacraments of the Messiah that are available to me cannot be revealed to the laity. I ask that you place your trust in me. I'm not American to listen to her, whatever she has to say. Don't be so hasty with this purge. This phenomenon may be of interest to other specialists. There are many who do not agree that all knowledge belongs solely to cogs. What appears to be a plague could hold amazing possibilities. If we could isolate the manufactorum and let those inquisitive minds inside, they would happily compensate us for the loss of production capacity. I have suppressed 18 different epidemics aboard the flagship, and our officers have experience in setting up quarantines. We will send them to Igaba to lead the tech purge in squads. They will not return from the epicenter until the infection is eradicated and the preventive exclusion zone is taken down. Okay, Pascal. will just give me refugees from the Last Manufactorum. To all void... 20 to all shields. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Abelard, Healer of Metal. And we suffer 5% penalty to the armor penetration. Ah. And she gives me profit factor, Casbalica points, and grenades. I will lose efficiency. I really looking into a zombie assault, man. That's true, he also has the build for it, yeah. The feminine energy. I hope he's not here to hear. Let's go with Pascal. I don't lose anything, and 20 shields is pretty good. Zombie dress, man. Zombie cross-dressing, man. Your request is accepted. I shall withdraw to perform the sacrament. The tech priests, armed with a mysterious device they assembled under the instructions of Pascal, have gone into the bowels of the Manufactorum. What happened there is unknown. Reports speak of a blue and green flash that illuminated the Manufactorum, and the epidemic subsided overnight. The distorted mechanisms have been honorably melted down. I like that. Honorably melted down. And so are the bodies of the tech priests who carried the machine of the Magus Hanneman. So are the burnt remains of the machine itself. Magus Pascal had refused to comment on his chosen method of purging, calling it a revelation of the Messiah that he himself could not comprehend before the device was given over. Many of the tech priests who had once maintained this Manufactorum were left without a function and transferred to serve about the rogue to the ship. Zombie summer dress man, or just summer dress man. I got lots of profit factor today, like I got 20 more points or so. Let's build more. What have we got here? Unwelcome guests I can't build. Oh, that's the explorator thing. And we suffer less evasion, profit efficiency mechanisms. I can't build anyway because I don't have the tech guards. Dancing Big Redeem. There's not much space here for me to dance though. Also my dancing is not much to look at. Though I will be hopefully dancing on Saturday. I will go with a friend to a local party. I mean, I like dancing, but I like dancing like in like semi-darkness, preferably with a fog machine in some corner where nobody can see me. That's where I like to dance. Production of war machines. Amidst the solemn flickering of lumens, fierce machine spirits of battle tanks, armored transports, and artillery cannons will awaken, craving the blood of heretics and Xenos. Gives me a lance weapon, profit effector weapons. Steel, elemental, promethium chemicals. Inferno. Magus Metallurgicus are proposing massive tectonic plate detonation to awaken the planet's great volcanoes. Smelting shops housed inside the flaming vents can produce plastic of incredible purity. The earthquakes, tectonic instability, and ash clouds that will forever envelop the sky of Gamma a small price for such a success. More prow plating. Ram causes internal fires. But it reduces security. I would go like down to 0. I think like a simple weapons factory sounds pretty good to me. Dalmat Prow could be fun. But I will push security down to 0. I don't really need the plasteel. I don't do that much ramming. Let's just go with this. I've got 70 profit factor. Now time to go do some shopping. I've fired a single shot today, or had a single skill check today, or anything. Just been flying around and boosting my economy. I wish to trade, Mr. Denrock. Okay, let's see. Nothing new here. Outcasts, Visors. For Elder, I don't need that. If the Iron fixes the bleeding button or toxin effect on a target, this target gains an additional 2 stacks of this effect. That's pretty good. Could use that for Heinrichs, perhaps. Sekka's breastplate, heavy armor. This is the chance of triggering Sekka number by 10. Or Stormbolter could be good for Argenta. Finally. Cannons. Melter torpedoes. And a better scanner. And with 3 points more, I could go for better shields. Nice. Okay, so what's my quest? Talk to the MC, alright. Anything else? Oh yeah, I found the hidden cache on Kevak Gamma. I haven't done that yet too. What kind of contracts can I get? Small form. Gives him adamantine. But will it cost me profit factor or not? Ah, let's just ignore it. Now, I heard I got some new cannons and stuff. So scanner quadruples my critical hit chance. I like that. The lance. I don't need. So short range cannons. I have another set of short range cannons somewhere. 4 shots 27 damage. 4 shots 21 damage. This is for the prow. Long range 3 shots. Long range 2 shots. I'd like to try this one out. Let's actually equip that and sacrifice a little damage, but I just want to see how they fare in combat. If I get another combat, that is. Almost level 8 too, that's good. Oh yeah, and the melter torpedoes. So this fires 5 with 19 damage and they're short burning, so they're faster. This fires 4 with more damage and they're melter, so they also cause fires. Are they also short burning? Oh yeah, they're also short burning, nice. Now I just need to find some space combat to do. Which probably won't happen until the next act. Which might not happen until the next stream, who knows. Also the event requires attention. I had that event before. Do I have to be present for that? No. An incredible find has been made on Falster, Lord Captain. A lost volume on Saint Cephas' lost diary has been found during the restoration of his crypt. According to his records, the members of the Order of the Hammer were able to find the crypto ark containing the relic of Saint Cognatus, the Crucible. Cephas' writings on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor and Transformer, granting life and grace. The explorators have sent a delegation claiming the treasure. The heated dispute has been going on for many days. What is the meaning of the dispute? The tech priests claim that the privileges of the Adeptus Mechanicus oblige the Order of the Hammer to hand any sacred architect over to them. Allegedly, the crucible should be considered not as the person belonging of the saint, but rather as a temporary possession entrusted into his care. The Order of the Hammer rejects this thesis, insisting that the right to care for these sacred objects belongs to the ecclesiarchy's cults, and since Ignatius was canonized, then the crucible should be regarded as a blessed relic, not architect. How fierce are the deliberations? Quite. The discussions have been happening now for more than 8 cycles without interruption. Both sides have provided more than 100 legal experts and have put forward around 4,000 theses, arguments, and testimonies. The Special Administratum Commission, comprised of 200 armed clerks, has the right to pass a verdict and enforce the law. This is probably the largest religious dispute in the Expanse's history. Pastor Tychon is advocating for the doctrine of co-protection, and the Explorator's intransigence grows ever weaker. Perhaps they will agree to a compromise. But say my companions. It is likely that the research contained in the ancient treatises and archival repositories of the Adeptus Mechanicus will provide factual information or similar precedent. I can spare some of my computing power to find such a case and provide my brothers and sisters with the information that is necessary to win this dispute. I believe that the chronicles of the Malinian conclave describe mystical miracles witnessed by zealots while praying at an ancient banner of St. Cappius. Should the crucible perform a similar miracle, then no doubt will remain that it is indeed a holy relic and not a property of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Shireen, do you know the best motivation to make your enemies ripe for the compromise? The danger of losing any sort of benefit. It is within your power to take the crucible for yourself, using the privilege of your warrant if you so desire. Why do not simply imply such a possibility for the parties involved? Okay, if I give it to the Mechanicus people, I gain critical hit chance for all cannons. But I kinda don't want the Mechanicus to have this one. This is a religious thing that belongs to the church. If I give it to the church, I gain Law Imperium, plus armor based on Law Imperium, plus critical damage to Xenos and demons based on Law Imperium, and reroll a failed test once per test. If I go for the compromise, medicals always heal Iconoclast rank more wounds. Nah. I mean, I'm a friend of compromises, but the actual benefit I gain from this is not good enough. Let's give it to the church. Let a convincing miracle happen. Now I feel uneasy at the thought that I have become the mastermind of this deceit. After some time, the crucible revealed a visual miracle to the enthusiastic spectators, presenting to those gathered for the debate sacred images of martyrs blessing this ancient artifact. And even though some witnesses claim to have caught a glimpse of some strange people operating the lens machines, most of those present have admitted the facts of this miracle and the center of the crucible as a relic. The explorators have made peace with their loss and asked permission to conduct several of their own rituals with the crucible. When the tech liturgies have been completed, the tech priest departed Foulstone. Research into the crucible has identified it as a device for surface terraforming. Fueled by geothermal energy of the planet, it could turn a waste into a blooming garden. However, a way to launch it has yet to be found. Nice. Can't run anything else yet, though. This requires my presence. What's on Janus? The reaping is done. Profit factor, provisions, stuff. Requires my presence. Nothing new to be built here. Lord Captain! A strange anomaly has been detected on Kiava Gamma. A series of orders, defined as Procedure 0C, forced itself into the protection algorithms. The servants of the Messiah defined its execution status as most sacred, and therefore followed its instructions impeccably. In just one cycle, cameras were erected in all of the manufactorums, connected by the computing channels of the cogitators. They make a pattern similar to those applied to the digital cells of the machine spirits. The 0C procedure commands Magi with an above-average psi receptivity index to enter the cells. Those tech priests who took their seats in the cells fall into a blissful data dream, if they listen to the Benaric hymns very similar to those that periodically wheeled from the warp vox of Cubus Delphim. The performance of the manufacturers has dropped. Many of the machine god servants have abandoned their posts and are pleading for the privilege of fulfilling Procedure 0C. But the enforcers have taken custody of the cells and ward these volunteers away from them. What do you know about this procedure? Could be a part of Delphin's legacy. You cannot trace the source of the signal that they activated to figure out what it means. The tech priests oppose the idea of restructuring the procedure, as it violates the sacrament. Supposedly, the minds of the magazine immersed in the cells are involved in some grand-scale computation. The servants of the Messiah have tested the cogitational network 7 times with purifying algorithms of varying degrees of severity, proclaiming it clean. Advises. These things need to be filled with high sensitivity tech priests? Okay, but why use our servants? Look at the remote stations and outposts for those who are banished into the wilderness as unfit, and there you shall find 3 times as many more suitable candidates than in the manufacturers. Their receptivity rarely goes hand in hand with high rationality, and such tech priests often end their careers in the wilderness. A signal seeming from nowhere that has the highest execution priority. The perfect weapon for capturing the planet. It should be anathematized, and I am ready to summon an arcade of competent tech sources from the Inquisition. Okay, the rest thing will give me an armor. Armor of refraction. More deflection and more armor if they have moved. Research it. Analyze the logic. Divided by 15. More energy and machine damage. It's American today with a lean minced beef and about this today. How was that? If I purge it, abolisher procedure 10-0C. I deal 10% more damage to part machine, and Necron creatures. Spoilers, there's Necrons in the game. Ah, that sounds good. Eliminate. Content wasn't as high. Just 500. I mean, like, what's the average calorie intake for an adult man? Like 2,000 or something? Or 2.5? So 500 doesn't sound so bad. 2.5, yeah. See? So assuming that I do not eat like the burgers the entire day long, that's perfectly doable, right? I am familiar with the gifts of the Omniscient and have prepared several specialists for the Lord Inquisitor's retinue. There will not be any problems. But still, you have some leeway if it's like just 500 for the patty. Execution of the poorly understood Procedure 0C was forbidden. In the effort to root out this directive and remove the Magi from the chambers, the rogue servants faced resistance, resulting in bloodshed and death. However, the text sources of the Inquisition arrived from the planet tempered with the anger of the Messiah's servants by confirming the legitimacy of the Lord Captain's actions. Could try the lance on the front, but it's probably not worth it. That's good damage though. Where do I need to go? Oh yes, Janus needs my help, Kawagama needs my help, Halter needs my help. They all want something. Delays. What's the trouble? The adaptation described has mired the colony in a mind-numbing appraisal process, the completion of which continues to be delayed. Donate some profit factor now. Burn a few clerics in one of the squares. Use the interim as a lesson in patience and acceptance. Yeah, that sounds good. The ring circles readily adopt your philosophy. Easy enough. Something like mayo, sugar reads ketchup, soy springs of regular. Making yogurt sauce yourself instead of buying tzatziki or something similar. I mean, I will be too lazy to do all of these things, but still, last year I did manage to actually lose weight at a quite a good rate. But the thing is, my scale is broken, so I don't have no idea what I weigh at the moment actually, and if I lost or gained anything. I need to buy a new one, but I just bought the one that broke last year, and I imagine could deal with the moisture in the bathroom. That's why it broke down. The one Valenka's dynasty was publicly insulted by the colonies and governor. Let's see, execution. I gain stats. Complacency. Send spies. Just execute the guy. Execution of the colonies for Nilmida alongside a leader sends a wave of alarm and conspirational whispers throughout the populace. Oh well. That is dead. Vodka water instead of beer. Okay, let's give Fausto one more try. See if I can go to the quarantine zone now. Now! That was my best Schwarzenegger attempt at it now. Pasta bread. Do like pasta though. But I lost a lot of weight last year by just like eating a lot of veggies and fish. Like half the week I would just eat veggies and fish. Or maybe chicken instead of fish, but that was really it. And there like the kilograms just melted. Plus exercising. Of course.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I've let myself go more in the recent time, but can finally do this. Fuck. Okay, there's exercise too, in a sense. Let's see how the Stormbolter compares. Deals less damage, fires more shots. Has more armor penetration. So let's see, 4 times 15, so that's 60 damage base. This is also 60 damage base. Same range. Stormbolter has a bit less ammo. Let's try that. That one. Ah, that didn't fix the animation or the model. I kind of better do it. He looks a bit too jacked to like just do cardio. Who could wear that? Okay, now of course he does do more, but still he doesn't look like a person who goes like, I don't like this. Something fork. Concept wearer dodge against enemies with perception lower than that of the wearer. Well, would be good for Cassia, who has like super high perception. What else have we got? Lore Imperium, so I can just switch the Imperial Scroll with that. Bleeding Toxic Burning effect on a target. Do you have again? Major Psychic Power, they gain Psychic Power damage. And this one is the Flamer. More Willpower or Fellowship? 10 willpower is a lot though. But burning and bleeding and stuff is also kind of nice. I think like he looks a bit like Henry Cavill, to be honest. Maybe he was modeled after Henry Cavill, who knows. Tech use bonus. Critical hit chance. Weapons and strength. You've got the recall gloves. You've got strength. Ballistics and critical damage. Just a burger myself. What did you want to order? Like just burgers also or just something else? Bonus to logic, tech use. Tech use, plasma weapon damage increase. I wish I had more equipment slots, to be honest. Oh yeah, the claymore I could like change with these. So this is 13 to 18. Gives some extra parry. This gets a bit more damage. Same strike cost. Would lose some parry, but he has very good parry anyway. Wait, this one could be even better. 25. Smack him, Abelard. Something on omelette, either chicken mince beef with sauce and vegetables. I had something vaguely on that like earlier. Like just some eggs with salt and pepper. And a little milk. Because it just felt like it. Like I was just experimenting a little bit. So a little milk, egg, salt, pepper, some cottage cheese a little bit. Plus shrimp. And spring onion and chili. And just put all of that into a wok and like see what happens. Was alright. Nothing like too special, but wasn't too bad. What do you... Force a light carapace, head on the light carapace. 2 days ago, I topped with mango bones, spring onion, and turkey slice. It was Oscar and Maya. Also sounds pretty good. Oh, it's two-handed. It's a melter. She's not two-handed though, so let's send that to cargo. I mean, she's not built for two-handed weapons. I mean, she has, of course, 2 hands. What do you have? Penalty perception while attacks made against the wearer. Perception lowered by fellowship. Okay, that's actually kind of good. Okonomiyaki. Never heard of that before, but I'll take it. Critical with the pistol, next attack costs 0 AP. That's actually pretty good for her. Ability and athletics. Logic. Lord Xenos. And hit shots against Xenos. She looks like a Matrix character. Tech use. Check grenades. Commerce and Lore Imperium. Well, commerce is pretty good for her. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Let's explore. And do something that's not just building colonies and stuff. Oh, enemies. Who are you guys? Look, they cleared the way. We break through. It's now or never. Some of them are a bit sick. Die here like a rat. Shoot everyone you run into.
before me.
They're just ducks. 30 hit points. Well, this fight will be fast. Yep. Didn't have much to offer in terms of resistance. Just there. Skull. I don't have much cover though. Let's just put him there. But I can go there. And I can go there. Which I don't really care about. Let's go. Play some combat. Okay.
Suits my purpose.
Buffs. Can give Ablad an extra turn. So that he can
I will do
do
my
the
duty.
area defense buff for everyone.
High momentum.
And then move the front line over here.
All too easy.
Dodge
Already
zone
done.
here. And the ranged combat zone.
Suits
Here.
my purposes.
Do you have enough points left to shoot? Should have put it over there. Oh well. Let's see how the Stormbolter fares, eh? Does this one do again? Prone, rending damage.
I'll do it. Power resides in the will
Let's
of
also
the
go for a
righteous.
higher rate of fire.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer. This is why I was chosen.
Wasn't that good shooting actually.
As the Emperor commands, with you, my Emperor.
That's better shooting.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
She's almost out of ammo already.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt
But we
is
can
for the
reload
weak.
for free, so that's alright.
I'll do it.
They explode into poison gas out here. Boomer! How many more shots have you got? What's your rate of fire, by the way, now that she has that buff 8?
As the Emperor commands.
Kinda doubt that she'll leave anything, actually. They'll just keep dropping.
I'll do it.
Double kill. Now she's done.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Pretty good turn. You turn to eat your weapon, or what is that? I see.
For the throne's glory. Everyone, step aside. Your reckoning is due.
Could just activate his heroic and wipe the floor with the other two guys, but I kinda... Wait, I could also use the ring.
I won't
Let's
object.
see. But I kind of just want to see, also get, like, have Jay at least do one turn. At least the one.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. Maybe I'll fight fair. Don't get too cocky. Aw, you're no fun.
And that's it already.
This will be swift.
Yeah, those are like... I mean, it's like... Footfall is one of the first areas that you get to, so... That there's just starter level enemies makes perfect sense, but... Just not used to that anymore, to be honest. Having such an easy time.
My success is an irrefutable
But I'm not
certainty.
complaining.
A new challenge for me?
What's that? It's the usual pamphlets that are just everywhere. There's still some survivors.
Follow my lead.
Ancient sewer system. Death threats and black walk the streets and so disease. Rapture 1 is the teaching of the path of St. Drusus. The thin pamphlet exudes a faint caustic smell like that of fresh inscriber ink. Our being is deemed a degradation, and no longer can we imagine existing outside it. Are you capable of perceiving the depths to which this heinous miasma has rooted itself in our lives? Pompous aristocrats indulge in despicable revelries behind their tall palace walls and planetary masters vie to possess the greatest luxuries, while you and your family choke on your corpse-starved slop after a ruling work shift. Millions of soldiers die in the dirt to combat xenoprofanity, while their commanders, their duties forgotten, scrum among themselves, seeing every death as nothing more than a stone in the monument of their own glory. Scholars pursue forbidden and mind-twisting knowledge. The righteous break their oaths and spread lies. Artists steal worse than any criminal would, and you are sullied by vicious degeneracy of which you aren't even aware. This pernicious rot is all-pervading, for there is not one who has not succumbed to it. Does it frighten you to be in their midst, in our midst? Will you carry on calmly living in this impious loathsomeness, hiding your gaze from the world and hiding the world from your gaze? Will you become like a mindless servitor, or will you honestly realize the sheer baseness and repulsiveness of creation? And then you will renounce your former life, and you will accept your new self, and relinquish your worldly affairs. And follow the road that was paved for us by St. Drusus, warrior and conqueror of the sectors uncharted, and leave behind the sacred world, and, as is our immortal emperor's will, join our sacred crusade to walk the path that leads out of the murk of apostasy, the reverence, and into the darkness of the unknown and unfathomed. It is in this darkness that we will light the candles of true faith, for only in the fires can we still find modes of light. Baked cheese really hit that spot. What was that about calories again? Are you eating baked cheese?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Right there.
What do you find? Someone spilled water and it hasn't had time to dry. What an observation!
None shall stand in my way.
It's the same thing again. It was light cheese. Yeah, just keep telling yourself that.
A new
Stuff.
challenge for me.
What is with all these gunshot wounds? Just keep telling I know. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Hurricane suffered the burning effect by walking off the burning cells. 3 additional seconds of burning whenever they stand on burning cells. So a flamethrower will. First of all, lights up in the darkness, too big to be human, too intelligent to be an animal. A moment later the vision vanishes. If you die. That's probably true. I don't doubt that actually. Toss the rubbish aside.
Never doubt me.
This is the final stretch seeker. Remember the second word. Design. Remember the place. Cogitator. Statue of the founder. Small temple. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Medicare
I
100.
better myself through my
They're covered in
service.
ulcers and several short traces of repulsive mutations.
I rise to the occasion.
Ah, a mutant's lair, okay.
Follow my lead.
We'll do that last. Let's just grab all the goodies first.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
There's a groove here in the dust, like someone left tracks behind before hastily covering them.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You have the sound of falling objects from behind this thick sheet of metal, followed by angry hissing. Quiet! I said quiet! If someone finds us. I see we're up against true masters of stealth. Shireen. We should keep our voices soft and gentle, as we might literally scare them to death. I found you already, open up. No, never. We're not letting anyone in. Please have mercy. Don't kill us. We're not infected, I swear. It's them they're to blame, it's them. Who are they? Who's to blame? They're everything, just please spare our lives. We know where the disease came from. We know. It's them, those damn mutants. They have a hideout somewhere under our block. We used to see them skulking in the shadows all the time. The two families who died first, their dealings with them created something, and they caught some mutant blight. I know they did. Those mutants are very tough. They're always sick with something, but they don't die of it. But ordinary people definitely do. Monday I will make a bulgur salad with tuna as meal prep. Not sure what the idea. Maybe have a courgette. What's courgette even? I am putting for what? Selling glance Pascal reads in displeasure. I am putting forward a supposition that they traded in samples of new technology, and those samples behaved as expected in the hands of the ignorant. They brought death and extinction to humankind. Zucchini. Just say zucchini then. I agree completely. Ash makes them to be kept away from the cold trade. As for the Edmonds Mechanicus' conviction that everyone other than themselves is a moron, that I disagree with. We got lucky though. We're alive, we're getting by. The disease can claim us. I will verify your claim about the mutants. We're not lying, look for the entrance, it has to be close by. Much market pure wine. Still, that doesn't give you a right to talk down to me like that.
Duty prevails.
I have rights too, you know.
None shall stand in my way.
More pamphlets.
Operation.
Better trading goods. I can also activate the elevator. Let's just do that last. Wasn't there something
A new
else
challenge for me?
that I forgot to do? I've sworn there was something else. Apparently not. Then let's do the mutant lair. Let's do some purging. Mutant, they even called Mutant Infector.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Brace yourself.
What have we got? Mutant Infector. Okay, they're relatively strong. Pus Grenade. Toxic damage. Burst of disease effect. Limited weapon. Doesn't even say what the bloody effect is. Bugs. These guys could use some fresh herbs. Okay, let's see, we'll have Heinrich's flank around here. I said around here. Here. Abelard takes center, as usual. Pascal can go there. Maybe Jai can just try and take the other flank. And Argenta. Let's just put it there.
Not a problem for me. All too easy. Suits my purposes. Already done.
Now the zones.
Not a problem
Ranged
for
zone
me.
here. Front line. Let's put that here for now. Didn't work. Dodge on
Suits my
myself.
purposes.
And can I shoot at someone? Only 28%. Let's try.
Nothing I can't do.
Yep. Still, this fight should be fairly easy.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Look what is disease. The disease creature gains 3 stacks of the Shadow Quarter's disease effect. The abscesses on the body will erupt with caustic pus, dealing 13 toxin damage and resetting its stacks to 1. Can remove stacks. Bleeding. Not really. Can taunt a few people though.
Victory is imminent.
Let's just stay here. Let them come. Let Abelard keep them busy.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a threat. None can escape
Nice,
the
triple
Emperor's
kill.
judgment. As
Good
the
start.
Emperor commands, I act.
What's gonna target? Could target that guy. Could target that guy.
I'll do it.
Clear some of the small fry.
As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. But you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate it. Doubt is for the weak.
And more firepower.
As the
Okay.
Emperor commands,
Keep
I
going.
act.
That was it.
I'll do it.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Of course, Lord Captain.
Get me a target.
I'm on it, man. Okay, so this guy has not the bleeding effect. Shouldn't he have the bleeding effect? Yeah, you should have bleeding. Maybe they're immune to bleeding? Could be.
For the throne, the Inquisition sends their regards.
You know that they could get fresh injuries too. Interesting.
Let's see to it. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
He's probably going to bleed out. That's dealt with. Not Jai. They put her here. She can only target these two.
A moving target lives longer.
Still, good enough for me.
Am I getting paid for this?
Am I getting paid for this? What are your skills again? Finish the job.
How about you?
Can't see that one. Blah blah blah. Press the advantage. Blah blah blah. Take aim. Blah 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 blah. Objective.
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors. Tell me, and it is done. I want
That was
to
bad.
for that one.
Bad! I'm getting a bit tired actually. Still haven't quite recovered from the really long work day yesterday, I think. Okay, Pascali boy. Let's mark some enemies as prey.
Running binaric override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Can't see any of those guys. What's that then?
Request approved.
So we can go to bed? Nah. Not today. And not yet. You must stream. I am streaming! What more do you want from me?
My vow is to serve.
No, I'm good. I want to stream. Streaming is fun. Could be a kill shot, let's try. Nice. No! More buffs. There was like really not that fit today. That like 14 hours at work yesterday basically just was quite exhausting. Ablard extra turn. Ablard smack.
At your beck and call.
Bonk. Stun. Can you also taunt these guys? Only the one.
It will be done.
Oh well. Could do an extra turn too. Can't see her. Can't see him. Give it to the skull.
All too easy.
Again, great.
Nothing I can't do.
There we go, now the zone worked.
I've suffered worse. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
I could just... Let's give him Dire Breach. Let's just go through this and smack them all. Bonk. And bonk.
It will be done.
I'm gonna get right in there.
I've seen worse battles than this in
And
my time.
bonk. Let's see, what's this? Oh, that's a line. Okay, that was... But I could go there. Doesn't matter, he parries it anyway.
I will
Bonk them both. He dodges, actually.
It will be done.
I like that hammer. Hammer is fun.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Let's see, where is it? This one, but first. Then controlled shot, we don't want team killing here. Then just
Faith
blast.
without deeds is worthless.
How did you not hit a single one of them?
I'm done with this one.
Jesus. Not a single one.
I won't object to it. I'll see our foes obliterated. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Yep, that works. Brings me into contact with them both. Dealt with. Opening. Place. Attack.
See to it.
And bonus attack. And
For
it's
the
done.
thrones.
What's wrong with my mouse?
Pain cleanses the body.
Speaking of cleansing, when does this stop? The sound is annoying too. I want this to stop. Pack of reagents. Damage of all bleeding, burning, toxin effects applied by users by 2. It's another thing that could benefit Heinrichs. Since he's the bleeding and toxic master. How many of these books will I find down here? Maybe I should have a talk with the Reverend.
One and it's done.
Someone of the locals, the handwriting is very legible, but as it appears to be marked the birth and death of the inhabitants of the small community of mutants. There is no one to add to the last entry. More of that. Overwhelming evidence.
Claim to the stars.
Oh. Let's compare that to Agenta's equipment later. Get some stims.
I won't tolerate weakness.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
One more loot. Ah, the book. The big book. Which is just the same book already. Again, I mean. Okay, then let's check Agenta's bolter. So this one is... Damage on Xenos cycles and servants of cases increased by 4. But it's still like a worse version than the precise bolter. This would have been good had I found this early in the game. This would have been very good early in the game. But as it stands, doesn't offer anything I don't already have. I like this one more in terms of looks though, so let's go. So this can go to cargo. I think the sword can also go to cargo. What else? Yeah, the heavy plasma gun. Did I equip that? Mizoa pattern plasma gun, heavy plasma gun. Mizoa pattern is stronger, more penetration, dodge reduction a little bit. There's nothing the heavy one offers really except being gold, but this is also gold, so this can go to cargo. Thunderhammer can go to cargo. Power sword can go to cargo.
It's about time.
Okay, let's talk to the Reverend and talk to the Leash about that. Hope you just found. Don't think that the Reverend is actually behind it though. They probably just misunderstood his teachings or something. And took the whole "you're living in filth" thing a bit too literally. Where was that elevator? Oh, there it is already. Perfect.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
None shall stand in my way.
As the situation with Footfall's founder. In the atrium.
Victory awaits!
So I need to go anyway. This is where I want to go anyway. I forgot to talk to the people behind the shut door. Is there an autosave that I can just load quickly and try and do that? I could have want some ice cream, to be honest. Or more iced tea. More iced tea would also be quite good, but I don't want to get up. If it just would teleport into my glass, that would be splendid. Like the beer glass in the one Marvel movie. Which one was it? Where Thor visits Doctor Strange's house. I think it's a beer mug that is always full no matter what he does. We're learning about the mutants. They haven't examined and won't infect anyone else. Praise the Emperor. You'll tell them, right? Right? That Crew 3 or whatever they're called. Please tell them, maybe they won't kill us. Yeah, sure.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I'll do it.
Operation successful.
A new challenge for me?
Where's Crew 3? Probably all the way back here. There's the Brigade Sergeant. Ah yeah, the former Utility Crew 3 is risking some jaunty tune. The source of the disease was a pack of mutants. They have been exterminated. A few survivors remain within the perimeter, but they pose no threat. Of course they don't, your lordship. No threat whatsoever. He nods enthusiastically. Mutants it is? Funny thing about mutants. You keep burning them and they just keep popping up. Well, thank you kind for the help on the details. Footfall won't forget it. Me and the lads will walk by the lair and clean up. Make sure there's no disease left.
It's about time.
Splendid. Another good deed done. Killed some. Not people. Saved some actual people.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Give me the 100, come on. Feels like the system is slowing down again. So we need the statue of the founder. I think it was like somewhere over there.
Follow my lead.
What's this one? What did it say again? Small temple now. That's the one over there.
Join me in prayer.
What's this? Found the scripture on the ruined abode of Jezebel. What is it? A martyr's work from a lost colony? No, Reverend. It's a blasphemous text, the product of the mind of a heretic and an apostate who betrayed humankind. One should know the face of one's enemy. Your vigilance is great. We will steel our hearts against this new breed of heresy that is pressed into those unclean pages. The Emperor protects. How many dogmatic points do I have by now? 129. I'm getting closer to rank 3 now. Very good. I don't get enough chances, I still think, to actually gain more points. It's been very slow going. It's not here.
None shall stand in my way.
Where else could be? Statue in the small temple. Nave of the little cathedral. I thought this one was the nave of the little cathedral. Was it somewhere else?
It's about time.
Wait. Wasn't there something over here somewhere?
A new challenge for me.
No?
Follow
Let's bring the leash the good news as well. That the sickness has been dealt with. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear that. No, he doesn't care. Or is it like somewhere hidden? Questions about Footfall.
I'm at your service.
I won't tolerate weakness.
No idea where the little temple is. I was so certain it was this one. Was it up here? Nah. This was this weird, not furniture, what's the word?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Burial thing. Furniture, I don't have much furniture. Relating design. By pressing the keys, the concept appears dormant, but as you enter the last letter of the second word, it suddenly comes to life. Trumpet music pours out of it, followed by a voice. A man's voice. Pleasant, with a somewhat dated pronunciation of Gothic. Greetings. Greetings to you, keen wanderer who found my message and solved my riddle. I, past Mr. Wayne, master of Footfall, trailblazer of the expanse, am pleased to welcome visitors to my magnificent palace in the stars. Footfall is my great creation. This would mark the beginning of the Imperium's triumphant march into the Coronic Expanse. You are here because you managed to discover the message in the Almanac of Footfall published on my orders and find the caches I had installed at select sites. You have seen the view from the dome of the great cathedral, the void-piercing arches of the Providence Bridge, the stars-cold gaze through the windows of the small quay. Only thus, step by step, can one experience the scale and the elegance of my creation. Footfall's sights are their own reward. However, I have prepared a gift for those who might try to unravel my riddle. Approach my statue, for their gift awaits you there. Remember, nothing must stand between you and your design, no matter how audacious and grand it might be. The light's quiet. You hear a click from the Footfall, or from the statue of Footfall's founder, as if some hidden locking mechanism has been released. If it's just a mirror and, like, the message is, the friends you made along the way, I'm gonna cry. Each use of a relevant slot increases the rarest perception by 10 stacks. Every kill the wearer increases the critical hit chance by 5. Okay, that's actually pretty good stuff. That's not bad. So this goes there. Second attacks with water weapons automatically hit the target. I mean, this is quite nice, but her ballistic skill is pretty high by now. Not sure what you would need perception for. Ah, reduces enemy dodge chance. Let's put that there. And what was the other one? And the cape. Per kill increases critical hit chance by 5. You've got melee attack damage against demonic enemies by 2. Because it looks kind of shitty, to be honest, but it had been at least longer. Why does my chat keep disconnecting?
That's a lot of clankers.
Yo, clanker time. I'm so thirsty.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay, let's leave this place.
Thank God.
Yes, good timing. Double hydrate, okay.
A new challenge for me?
Thank God for cold fusion.
Triple hydrate.
Thank God for cold fusion. Thank God for cold fusion.
Maybe we should take smaller sips. Talking about to end up like Zombie Assault Man during his infamous water poisoning stream. I should also just maybe outfit the hydrate with a cooldown. Perhaps. By chance. Possibly. I should do so many things. No. And you already got the Clanker Storm that you can do. At least give me that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. There's nothing wrong with your redeems. Make them even cheaper. Set game request to just one channel point. Okay, I still want to do this hidden cache, so this is done. Don't know where to look exactly on Kiavagam. It was a pretty big area too. So that one I just might look up actually. Speed it up a bit. Instead of like running through the entire thing again. About colony developments. Anything else there? Nothing to build here. Nothing to build here. Could do this one. Not sure about the complacency. Oh, this one is done. Profit vector +3. Can't speak today for some reason. Like, I keep stumbling over my own tongue. It's annoying. And they need my... Okay, I want to go there anyway. Pirate raid, alright. That's fitting enough. Pirate raid. Maybe I can get some actual fighting, that would be quite cool. Let's maybe save just in case. I wanna do some space combat. Give me space combat. Enter battle, yes.
You have gone quite mad.
Pay a tribute, never. I can try my new cannons then, and my new lance, and my new torpedoes, and my new scanner, and I think that was it. Half my ship has been switched out for better components.
The skeins of fate can lead us to victory.
So like Elder blocks me with flagships posting and honor Xenos power. We will gain control of these posts in several rounds. What? Dark Eldar? Oh indeed. Dark Eldar. The Fiends! Cowards, the fools. We will take away their metal boxes. 4 rounds, 3 rounds. Okay, this all takes fucking forever.
Bleed them. Unleash our vengeful salvo.
If I go here, I have them in range, yes. 2 frigates even, no? Not bad, not bad.
Another salvo.
Also not bad.
Fire the lance batteries.
That was kinda bad. Can't use this one, alright. Oh, there are only 2 rounds and I need to hit something with them. But if I get a good score on the frigate, I could take it down in 1 hit probably. And I threw my shields. Yep, that's good, that's in range, that's perfect. I've got torpedoes of their own. Oh, 2 HP. Come on, guys. It's a fucking frog dance out here. But I can double shoot torpedoes. Okay, let's go for those. Goodbye. That's 1 frigate down, nice. I need a new heading, please. Sharper turns. We go there. We go there. It's enough to target them, okay.
Lay in the course.
good hit. Good hit.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars!
Not good enough. This one is easier to hit, but if I hit this one, it might be gone for good. 30%, 67%. Let's go for the shore hit instead. Even that wasn't so good. And do shield recharge. Okay, the torpedoes probably go for the frigate. Which is fine with me. Okay, they don't run. More loot. That's okay. Well, I will need it for repairs. My shields, my beautiful shields. They're actually going for me. No.
There's a breach in our defenses.
Might have to do this one again. I get my shields back now, but one more hit and I'm down. But I don't get. Why did I get those shields back? Because they got leeched? Grew out power. Blah 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 blah. Let's do this one. Weak point. Speed is increased by 2 and maneuverability is increased by 1. I might need that. Plus new heading. Then let's go like this. Fire the port battery. Go.
Time has come.
And I can't hit them with the lance. Could at least shoot these two with the dorsals. Fire some torpedoes here.
Bleed them.
Deals area damage when they explode? Interesting.
Another salvo.
Okay. Only me and the frigate left. Oh, there's my shields back. Okay, good, 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 good. I have chance of surviving this. It will probably turn like this and shoot me like this. Shoot me in the starboard side. So reinforce that. And hope for the best. Yep, it turns to the... What is it, starboard? But at a higher distance than I thought. Perfect. Can kill them both. Both the torpedoes and this one. Kaboosh!
The dark void will erase.
Not the torpedoes.
This one's going down.
If I just keep enough of a distance, then they shouldn't be able to harm me. So let's just run. Just run. Let them deal with it. I'm too important for this. Not actually going in. Poor guys. Rip. The sacrifice was not in vain. Ah, you know, yes I am. I mean, I'm the head of the entire dynasty. Without me, it all goes down the drain. Who will give them the firm hand of authority, if not me? Who? You? Ha! Let's see, ultimate post abilities twice. I've got boarding part, I've got no hands on deck, I've got overdrive. Wait, do I have Imperium Storm already? Apparently not. Why can't I get this? I need Warp Wave first, okay. I'm John Persona. Didn't strike me as a very authoritative person, that Mr. Sun guy. The most damaged sector of the flagship shield restored up to 50%. I like that. And this one... Augurs scan the area for favorable tactical positions. While the flagship is in such a position, its evasion is increased by 35%. So there should be only one more ultimate left after this. No, there's 2? 3 even. The leader. Generator. Ah, you will start tomorrow. At what time? Not sure I will be able to be there. 1920. Then I might have to... I'll probably have to lurk, because at that time my friends should be here to visit already. Unless they are like super late, which has happened before, but I don't expect too much, sadly. Force them to watch. You know, if my TV supported Twitch, that would be an idea. Sadly, it doesn't. I'm not sure I can sell that to them that day. Although, I mean, the one has a pretty good and pretty dirty sense of humor, so it should probably at least laugh. The question is it true? She might want to see some evidence, you know? Okay, where in here is the secret cache?
Victory awaits.
Give me a sec. I'll just Google this one, to be honest. Wanted to like use walkthroughs and stuff as little as possible, but door near Chaos Marine, top right of the map. The cache near the Chaos Marine is to the one blank is commonly cache. Discord. Touché. You, my good sir, have dealt me a good blow. Ha! A good blow. Don't you wish? Don't you wish? Like what you see. I will refrain from any comments that might be held against me. Okay, top right, they said. I hope this is the right room.
It's about time.
I still got all those wounded servitors from last time I was here. Completely forgot about those guys. The room with the Chaos Marine, they said. Remember a Chaos Marine, but where was it? Was it here? That was the final fight against the priest? I think it was here, right?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Got to turn the wheel, that's in the train car, and if we open move the hidden door. But I need to talk to the guy on the bridge first? But some people say it might be bugged. Let's see. I can't talk to him anymore. Apparently I need to talk to this guy. And then he decrypts it for me. Just give me a minute here. Pick up the valve. Put the weapons right on the wall. Gas supply and traps. I want this done. Okay, east they said. The room where I found the turning wheel. I still remember that. Or the area where I found the turning wheel. It should be somewhere here. Somewhere here should be like a big computer. And that opens a secret door, and that leads to the cache which I want, and that means I can finally end that quest. Is it? This is one. This is the one. These guys have quite a sprint. Obviously, I've been here before.
You have gone quite mad.
Yeah, I have. Oh wait, this door. Wait. That's dead.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
This opens. I've shoved on that before, too.
We should deal with this.
Oh, apparently I haven't.
We need to investigate.
Whoops. Good job, Agenta, good job.
Shields me.
What's wrong with you?
A new challenge for me?
Take care of dust is shelter center displays with very few visitors. Despite that, you can see faint footprints that were left by whoever came here last. Power cogitators. Odd resembles both a cogitator and a furnace reacts to your presence with a faint blink of its lights and inscrutable binary signal. The towering furnace wreathed in scarlet light fills you with awe. As you approach, the heavy strum of ancient servo motors erupts from the machine's depths along with the crackling binary undertones. The dust-covered keys are illuminated by a faint, pale glow. Disable the gas supply. Disable the traps, which I triggered anyway. Request the data. Rumbling builds up in the bowels of the furnace, growing stronger at pace with the sound of ancient motors. The rumble is echoed by the screeching of metal gears and metal gear and the clang of unknown mechanisms. Slowly, almost hesitantly, the creation of the Adeptus Mechanicus disgorges the data being engraved with the coat of arms of House Melanchus. Which does what? Encrypted. Did you say Metal Gear? Metal Gear!
Victory awaits.
Yeah, and given how deep down I am in this one, it's probably the second floor basement. It just ticks off all the boxes. All of them. I really wonder how it will fare with Metal Gear Solid. I played it once, like many years back, but I only got to that. What's his name again? Grey Fox? Silver Fox? The weird masochistic ninja guy with the cloaking suit. I only got that far, and then I just couldn't beat him. But of course I was much younger, I was not that good at gaming. Okay, please, 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 don't be bugged. Yes. Tech reconnects later to the conjure's drive with such care as if he's holding the greatest of treasures. The seven motors hum as they begin to stir, and lines of text on the vidscreen swiftly replace one another. Blah blah blah. The great mechanism has transformed the secret data into a format that you can comprehend without the assistance of a servant of the Omnissiah. Dynamic decryption procedure has been completed without complication. The tech priest stops short. The green lights of his visor fixed on the conjure's vidscreen flicker nervously. The neural code began appearing with frightening speed. This time the numbers are interspersed with words you can understand, and those words from legible sentence. Epitaph brought her to the beginning. Epitaph begot the incident, that which destroyed. Changed everything. The incident became the starting point. The incident breathed life and marked the beginning of all. Marked the beginning of Nomos. It created Nomos. Tech priest now alarmed is tapping the keys on the control panels, but prayer gives way to distressing whispering. Unacceptable deviation. Violation of the sacred protocols. Possibility of tech heresy. Omnissiah, shield us from all heresy. A few moments later, the vidscreen darkened and flickered to life again. What was that just now? The imperfection of the vox which make the tech priest's voice even more worried. A catastrophic mistake. A heinous violation of the purity of the hallowed code. This mechanism is touched by heresy. It is branded and tainted by it. Now the machine spirit produces code as before, and yet, Lord Captain, heed my plea. Operation of this machine must be halted until the Endless Supreme has inspected it. Game should I make you play next? Victoria, Cruelty Squad, maybe? Out of those three, I would pick Victoria myself, personally. But one game at a time. So what among the lines of code Nomos? What does it mean? That is a mystery to me. If this mechanism truly is tainted, then could it be? If heresy truly has taken hold of this machine spirit and scorned the Omnissiah's every tenet, then machine spirit madness could be such that it has chosen a name for itself. But that is nothing more than my hypothesis. Report this to Pascal. My knowledge is insufficient to cleanse the code of this mechanism. I will inform this Team Tendency Prime of this disturbing development. Only he has the power to expel the heresy from this corrupted machine spirit. I think I'm enjoy Victoria though. You sound like my enjoyment is a reason to not recommend the game. I find that worrying. Vote for Faith.
The Omnissiah knows all.
Like just Faith? Is there actually a game that's called that? Have you studied Demence's Neuro-Archbatic yet?
I have destroyed it.
The slight telltale rattle in Pascal's voice makes him sound unconvincing. You're lying.
This statement is true. I am yet to settle into a definitive course of action. I am running a spot diagnostic on the memory of the heretic Demence. Even though purity protocols stipulate that his blasphemous knowledge must be eradicated, I am not drawn toward forbidden information, but only to data concerning the blessed Amanas.
Have you found out anything?
The success has been partial. Demence Haneman's identity has been confirmed. The widespread influence of paranoid motivations is observable in his cognitive processes, which is what seems to have caused him to break his vows. However, extensive regions of his memory have been damaged by forbidden technologies and are, for now, defying decryption. My study of the minds of the tech comrades, Abel, Tarsus, and Demence, has revealed an anomalous similarity between the patterns of damage their memories sustained. What I attributed to cognitive idiosyncrasies, synaptic damage, and the distorted action of scrap code may be the result of a different kind of influence. The undecryptable data fragments in their memory arrays are mysteriously symmetrical.
They're all clankers. All of them.
An echo of the warp. Energies of the immaterium that had seeped into real space and taken the shape of a Vox signal. I have found recorded cases of similarly induced corruption in the archive. Listening to the void is a perilous occupation.
Well, true, in 40k I think the tech priests are most commonly just called cogs, or cog boys. I think sometimes they're even called toasters. No wait, toasters was in Battlestar Galactica, I think, where they called the Cylons toasters. Toast. You know, I would really dig like sandwich maker toast again. I haven't had that in ages. But just like those 2 toast slices with some salami and cheese, and then sandwich makered. I would really crave that, man. They did want to know what he knew. You were interested.
The quest for knowledge is our mission of highest priority. But what Dement's promise was not knowledge, but a distorted copy of it. This was not what the Deus Mechanicus had told us to seek.
Joke's on you, I'm already fat. That which is dead can't die again. Sandwich maker. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't crave it enough to actually buy a sandwich maker, but I just would like it to. Like, if only a friend of mine or something had a sandwich maker. And then I could visit. I'm a little chunky, that's very true. Then I could like visit that friend and be like, oh hey, you happen to have a sandwich maker. How about we just have some lunch? More Mars to have. And the people of the galaxy call it Mars effects. And information of on Archmagus Amanar.
The data discovered is unreadable. It is encrypted, albeit only partially, and I hypothesize that the heretic Demence was attempting to decrypt it. I will take every effort to extract a larger volume of data. Information pointing to the unit referred to as the Maimed Hunter is alleged to be of critical significance.
I've also kind of been. I have this slight itch to play Mass Effect again. But I did that only 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago. And it took me months. I can't really afford to play Mass Effect right now, but. And not even like the whole trilogy, just the first one. Just play Mass Effect 1 again. That would be kinda. But I have to be strong and wait. Has it ever occurred to you that all of these events may be part of Amanat's plan?
That is a valid hypothesis, but not a very likely one. Its truth value is irrelevant, as it does not contradict the necessity of establishing the fate of Archmagus Amanat.
You fear knowledge even as you extol it.
Whether knowledge can be profane is the grand question. Lay people find comfort in the delusion that knowledge is merely information. That, in and of itself, it is harmless, and only turns dangerous when it falls into the hands of the wicked. My apologies. 90% of my processing power is engaged in the analysis of my tech comrade's memory. My response time may be longer than usual.
That's the wrong audio file for the wrong dialogue. But that is not what I have seen. I see knowledge gnaw away the minds of those who let it inside them. Yet I seek it regardless. Why? Perhaps because there really is no apostasy in knowledge. It is dangerous yet, but not forbidden, for it was created by the Omnissiah. A Embrace light of the Emperor and the true God. When all knowledge comes from the Messiah, and is rooted in evil and is nothing but a threat to humanity. And all knowledge can be tamed for the glory of humanity. This seems kind of fitting for my character. Not all knowledge comes from the Messiah. Some is rooted in evil and is nothing but a threat to humanity.
There is a threat in everything. A las gun once exploded in its owner's hands for the first time. A cyclonic torpedo once fell on a virtuous world for the first time. Heresy was once uttered in the sacred binary language for the first time. No thing of great power is ever safe.
You know what I never had for the first time? No, I can't think of a witty answer. Crap, I wanted to say something completely unrelated, like Brussels sprouts or something, but then I did have Brussels sprouts.
But not all that is dangerous is evil. Few will dare say it in so many words. But some of our knowledge was obtained from corrupted sources.
I ruined my own joke. No, never mind.
We grasp profound secrets of the universe that they had discovered, and we had not. By pondering heresies, we devised technological solutions to exterminate them. We drew knowledge from a poisoned well, filtered it, and attained comprehension.
Continue your research.
Response: affirmative. The decryption will continue with diligence and caution. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
I already talked to Heinrichs? I think I did.
To what do I owe this visit?
Yep, I can still get rid of Idira, but so far she's serving fine. Okay, not much left to do. Could do Jai's side quest, but I think I'll just wait with that. This I can't do until I go to the next act. And this will probably take too long for today, but I can at least fly there. Can I afford anything new? So that's 70. Yep, nothing. Just need 3 more points. So go there, and then the next time I can just continue there right away. Nothing needs my attention, that's good. Excellent. This needs a bit more security, to be honest. But we did quite well today. I almost doubled my money. Had some little space fighting. Did some side quests that were still left over. So now next time I can fully focus on actually ending chapter 2. Out of, I think, 5. Though I heard that the later chapters are not as long, so I should be around the halfway mark or something. So next time we can finish chapter 2 and then see what new developments this story holds for us. But for now, I will probably raid the good old Pice who should be playing the mystery game that didn't tell anyone about. Is he playing? He's not even streaming. The Fiend. Oh well. See if someone is playing Rogue Trader. Don't really enough people. Someone small. Let's see. Someone who looks likable. Elf mode. So the main revise. Hey Sika! That's actually not a bad nickname, I'll say. But you're coming in right at the end, actually. I was just looking if there's someone to raid, but like no one really catches my eye. So they might just get unlucky. 24-hour stream. Not today. I need to work tomorrow. It's not quite weekend time. But why isn't Pies playing? He said that he would. What's his justification? I'm losing faith in humanity. Need to go outside and touch grass. Ah. Well, I guess I'll just have to release you into the void. Because I am going to grab another little snack. Is that a better timing then? Well, it's so nice that you came in, man. I'm sorry that I can't give you more, but I'm at the point in the game where like I only have a main mission left and that will take longer than I can afford right now. And I don't want to end like in the middle of a dialogue or something, so
That's a lot of clankers.
I would rather just do that in one go next time. But I won't be there tomorrow because I have friends over. I very, very likely won't be there on Saturday because I should still have friends over. But I will be back on Sunday for like afternoon stream and continue with Warcraft 3. Now that that's working again finally. So just stay tuned, everyone. Thank you all for being here very much. Always much more fun with you guys around. And I'll just force your friends to watch you online. I'll try. But have a good night, everyone, for now. Have a good Friday. And then a good start into your weekend. And I'll hope to see you all soon. Bye bye.